I would say this journey has for sure been not boring lately. At least not for me. There's a lot that's going on, like, behind the scenes. Or at least that's the way it's portrayed to me. I don't know, to you guys, it's probably all just different. Even though it would seem that a lot of time and effort has been put I would say definitely a lot of time and effort has been put towards me. And I'm deeply grateful for that. I really appreciate it so much. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I do. I think it's that uncertainty factor that instills fear. It's like, why would anybody fear the dark? Because you don't know what's in there, you know? But that's also like what makes it interesting and fun, you know? It's like, why do people like scary movies? Who knows? Why are like nightclubs like always dark? It's like that mystery, you know, that intrigue, you know, that makes it more fun. like the topic that a professor has made often. And that responsibility is what gives you meaning. And the more that you could strap onto your shoulders, the more meaningful your life will be. Well, you state the more meaning that you voluntarily put on your shoulders will give you meaning. If it's involuntary, then, or let's just say if it is your responsibility but you don't want to face it, or you decide not to shoulder it, like walking out of your child's life, then it will be a source of great misery, which I can attest to that it is. At this point in time, it has been implied in a very roundabout way that maybe there is some responsibility that I have not shouldered that I was supposed to. I don't know if I believe it. Whatever is meant for you will not go past you. And one cannot deny, or rather, how could one not do their destiny, you know? Like, isn't like the right definition of destiny like something that's gonna happen? Like if the gods exist out of time, or God, let's say, if God or gods, whatever it is, exist outside of time, then they already know what has happened. They can put all our lives together and make it work so that they're beautifully intertwined. So why would I worry about the future? Why would I worry about taking a misstep? It may seem like a mistake, a misstep to either me or you. But I think that's why it is said to not judge. Because we can only see in one direction across 3 dimensions. Whereas God or gods or however it works, I don't know, can see across all directions and across many dimensions and through the whole spectrum and etc., etc. He can make our fumbles part of the play to where it's perfectly, exactly supposed to happen that way. Like, this football player drops the ball, so the guy that was watching the TV jumps up, angry, spills those nachos, makes a stain there, and 10 years later, that stain looks like Fry from Futurama and, I don't know, whatever, something, you know. They'll make it work, you know? You know, just on and on and on, you know, like, who knows, you know. But it does seem like it's all intertwined. And it's such a trip. And I don't think it's just me, you know, like, I really don't think there's anything different about me. I think I just pay attention. That's it. I'm just constantly vigilant, you know, just constantly looking, I'm just noticing everything, you know. I think if anybody just tries to look, just look at the details. Just look everywhere you look. The universe is talking to you. Just look, it's everything you see, everything you hear, everyone that you meet, the things that they're talking about, the movies you watch, the music you listen to, and on and on and on and on and on. Like, you have no idea how beautifully it's all laid out in front of you. It's all laid out in front of you in such a gorgeous way. And the more you notice, the more stuff they start putting in, well, not they, but let's say God, or I don't know how it works, but the more stuff you notice, the more that the universe rejoices. It's like if you've been married for however old you are. Let's just say you've been married. And, you know, you have a wife. And you've been married for like 20 years or whatever. And maybe nowadays you don't compliment her. Maybe nowadays she maybe dresses up, or maybe she took a little bit extra time on her makeup. And she doesn't want to tell you, hey, look right here, you see, right there. I made a difference, right? I did it different today. You know, like, she's not gonna do that, or maybe she will, maybe she won't. But like if you notice it, you go like, hey, you got a sty in your eye. No, I'm just joking. No, but if you go like, hey, hey, your makeup's different today. She'll be happy. Same with the universe. If you find beauty in, whatever it is that you find beauty in, like if you like cars, if you like, beautiful sceneries, wherever you see it, just appreciate those, the things that you like. I like the flip side of that too. In that, like, you should also look into the areas that you don't like, because that also has gold. That's not my idea. That's from a different person. But I have been trying to practice that, and I do enjoy it. It is a good idea to look also where you don't, like specifically, like if you don't like something, it's a good idea to look into that. Like why don't I like that? Like what is it about that bothers me? And oftentimes you may find that it's something within yourself that is causing that. Like either, like it might be a part of you. It's a Jungian, like Carl Jung. It's a Carl Jung idea. Like that's part of like the shadow work. Very interesting. I've been getting into like old music again. I used to really like this band, like Red Hot Chili Peppers, which I think they're still around. Those guys are machines, man. They just don't stop. And that's kind of what I mean, like sometimes I start to like write a song and I'm like, what's the point? Like these guys are so much better than I am. I'll never make it. It's like, or like movies or anything like that. It's just like, damn it. Like what's the like why would I just become a baker or something? Just make tortillas all day. Someone was saying that well, going back to that whole condescending thing, this man was saying that it feels or like it seems like I talk down to people, and we were having like a little discussion or a debate or argument, whatever you want to call it. And he was specifically talking about this one conversation that we had a few days prior to that. And he was saying, like he brought up something, and I was just like, what are you talking about? I was being very polite. I was being very polite. Like I said, please. I said, thank you. How would you say that that's condescending? And he said that It wasn't what I said, it was how I said it. And I think, so I was thinking about that later. And I think what it is, I think it goes back to kind of like maybe it felt like it was double speak, or maybe he said that it felt very disingenuous. In that, so you know how earlier I was saying that growing up, like if I thought about it, like why I wasn't successful, like if I thought about it logically, I thought, well, yeah, man, I should be able to, you know, I should be able to achieve this and this and this, no problem. But emotionally, I would feel like, nah, I'm not capable of that. No, I can't do that. Like, nah, I'm inadequate for that. So I would just toggle back and forth between like, yes, I'm good enough. No, I'm not good enough. Yes, I'm good enough. No, I'm not good enough. So I think it's kind of like, that's what makes people feel that maybe I'm being disingenuous. You know, that maybe like my body language is saying something, but my but I'm like voicing out something else, or in a different way or something. So maybe people can perceive like that I mean something else, but yet I'm saying something different. Like it's very hard for me to disguise or to hide if I'm mad. Like if I'm mad, like I just, you know, it's just very hard for me to get past it. But I try, you know, like I'll try to like just be calm, you know, not say anything. Or if someone asks me a question, I try to like just be polite. But yeah, I guess it would seem like I'm being fake or something. But yeah, that's where I'm at.